Alright, so in this video we are going to do the 3 states of matter, but in a fun way. Turn to an empty page in your sketchbook, and we are going to start with a very flat oval. It does not need to be perfect, it simply needs to be an oval. Alright, now this is the top of a cylinder, which is the type of shape that a glass is, just like my glass with some water in it. So we're going to take this glass, this is just the top of it, and we're going to give it 2 sides. A cylinder has 2 round faces, the top and the bottom, but flat sides. So bring it down so it looks like a very awkward table, and at the bottom connect the 2 sides. Oh, look, now we have a glass. Now a glass of any sort is going to be a solid because it has to be able to hold liquids. You could have an ice glass, but that would be very uncomfortable to hold and it would eventually melt after a while. So instead of having an empty glass, which isn't much fun at all, let's fill it up with something. Choose a color, any color you want. I'm using markers because they're just easy to work with. And draw another oval inside your glass. Oh, now we're going to have some soda in here. I'm going to go with cherry soda because I really like cherry soda. If I'm going fast at any time in any of my videos, you may always pause to catch up. Alright, so let's outline the inside to say that there is liquid on the inside of this glass. Alright, so now our glass is full. Let's take another color that could be for ice, like a nice blue. Now we have a solid and a liquid. We're going to go back to solid. And we're going to put some ice cubes in our drink because ice is solid. It's a very light solid, lighter than the soda that we have in here, the cherry soda. If you want to do lime soda or orange soda, that's fine too. Alright, but that's why it floats. It's lighter than the soda in here. Okay, well, I want this to be a super fancy drink now, so let's go ahead and add a cherry. Cherry is a solid, and because this is solid and a liquid and it's heavy, it sinks to the bottom. My cherry sank to the bottom. But I know another solid that won't go into the drink, but will go on the lip of your glass. Let's draw a line. Then making an upside down half circle. Oh, fancy. I've got lemon in my drink now. Alright, I got a lemon, I got a cherry. This is missing something though. My beautiful glass is floating out in space now, and that's not good. So I'm going to draw a line behind it. Perfect. It's on a tabletop, and a table is a solid. Alright, let's put some wood lines in this table. Doesn't need to be a lot. Alright, so I've got a wooden table that my drink is on. And I'm going to get super fancy. I'm going to, what color do I want? I'm going to add a silly straw. So start from the bottom, go to the top, and wiggle, 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 wiggle. Alright, so make a wiggle, come to the bottom, give a little curve, and follow parallel, that means right next to each other, all the way around. Ooh, fancy straw. Alright, I got a fancy straw, I got my cherry. The air, of course, is the gas all the way around our glass, but we're going to put some carbonation on the inside of our drink as well. And carbonation, if you ever poured yourself a soda, looks like little bubbles that rise up in your drink. You might have little bubbles attached to the floor too. Ah, very fancy. All right, I've got a fancy drink now, and it has solids, liquids, and gas represented in this picture. All right, so I hope that helps you understand a little bit about solids, liquids, and gases. My alarm for something else. So, color in your picture either with markers or with colored pencils if you want. I'm going to do mine colored pencil because that's what I want to do. And submit your completed drink to the Google Classroom. All right, can't wait to see what y'all do.